Good morning. Welcome to another edition of my 5D Secret Garden, where we are really uncovering some good secrets here. Let me tell you, brother, because now I know DMs right now are sitting there with their, the faker right now looking at them, staring, saying, I'm my guy. I can't believe that I picked you over. They're coming out of it. You know what I mean? DMs are coming out of it. But here's the thing about that. They're so stuck up in there that it doesn't really make a difference what they do. Now they're just awake to whatever is going on, like wide awake to the whole situation, knowing they're going to go down too. You know what I mean? So it's just constant chaos over there. And and it's all because the people around them wanted them to not be with somebody like us, somebody that could see through them. They didn't want to be exposed. So they just exposed themselves for us. Thank you. Thank you, Karmics. I didn't have to do anything. Stood here. Sitting here. That's all I'm doing. Sitting here making videos. Sitting on my bed. And what are you doing? Some nasty stuff over there, aren't you? It's being seen too. Okay, 6 of Swords in reverse because you was resistant to change. You think you had unfinished business with us, whatever emotional baggage you're carrying. Guess what, brother? That's all yours. That has nothing to do with us. There just may be a personal transition here. Okay, because people are a little tired of what you're fucking spinning over there. People don't want to hear it no more. It's to the point where people get into, they don't even want to see you. They look at you, when DMs see you now, they literally get physically sick at the sight of you. Because they know exactly what you are. You know what I mean? Knight of Cups. They know that, you don't lack create, you're just not a knight in shining armor. You were just nothing of the sort. They wanted to be with somebody who, they could be proud of, that they thought was strong, and you pretended to be all that stuff while simultaneously trying to project your weaknesses off to us. Okay, but the fact is that we called our energy back, and now look at you. You're a little bitch. Okay, you're crying like a little bitch. You're scared. You run you know what I mean? Look, just everything you do, you show the DM just what a coward you are too. You know what I mean? You're just a cowardly couple. That's all you are, One wants to fucking be with us. The other one wants to be us. So it's like, what kind of couple is that? What is this? You know what I mean? It's just like a sick little thing they got going on. They're like competing over us. Sick people over there. Very sick individuals, let me tell you. Okay, because we already have an Ace of Cups over here, okay? We are a 9 of Cups. We are a wish come true. This Ace of Cups is now here, okay? Because we got the love, we got the compassion, creativity, new feelings, spirituality, intuition, proposal, marriage. Things are going good over here, okay? People want to bring this love to us, okay? So don't think that you were the only game in town, DM. You weren't. Okay, which is the fact that you were the counterpart. That is what you had going over us. That's all you had going over us, was that you were the counterpart. Okay, so just know that doesn't mean anything anymore, no, because we don't care. We're not going to sit here and sacrifice our happiness for you. We're not doing it, especially after what you're involved with. No way. I mean, you had opportunity after opportunity to do the right thing, but you just want to go down with the ship. So we already accept that. We accept that you want to go down with this. So see you later. Because we have 6 of Cups elsewhere. We have unconditional love, okay? People unconditionally love us. They want to be around us. Unlike you, okay? The only reason anybody wants to be around you, DM, is because of your money. Okay? Nobody wants to be around you because of any other reason. You're fake. You're a phony. You know what I mean? All you do is want to sell to people. You want to sell stuff to people. That's all you do is care about money. Everybody can see what you are. Do you think people can't see what you are? Please, I mean, really, look in the mirror. It's a fucking joke, okay? There's nothing real about you. You're the fakest human being I've ever met in my entire life. All right? DM, you are the fakest. And that's a fact. And anybody will fucking tell you that. You're a fake fuck. That's all you are. That's all you ever will be. We were the realest thing you ever came about. And you know what? You couldn't handle it. You needed somebody who was easy lies over hard truths. You couldn't handle us. 3 of Cups in reverse. You knew that we weren't going to tolerate this 3 of Cups in reverse, this overindulgence, this heavy partying, and letting you do whatever you want to do. You knew that. So you felt, we got to get rid of this person. We got to get an easy person, an idiot that we could listen, thinking that they control. Actually, the funniest thing is, You thought you were controlling this person, and then this person thought they were controlling you, okay? So it was like both of you were fucking each other over, you know what I mean? All because of us. All because we didn't want you, we would have made you been healthy. We wouldn't have allowed you to this, heavy partying or, this overindulgence. We would have, we wouldn't want that. We don't want that around us. So sorry if we didn't want this, okay? So if this is what you want, I hope it all worked out for you. Okay, because while you were over partying and indulgent, we were over here meditating, reevaluating everything, seeing that we know what we want to be, okay, being the best version of ourselves. We're not sitting over here crying, you know what I mean, not about to lose everything in a relationship that's fake. We're not over here, doing what we're doing whatever low vibrational spiritual practices you're doing, gathering up in groups. We don't do what you do, DM. We don't do that stuff, okay? That is why... You know what I mean? We don't want to be bothered with it. So if that's what you want, 3 of Cups in reverse, please stay there. We suggest. We're going to stay here with the four of Cups. You could have the 3 of Cups in reverse, okay? So enjoy yourself, because we also have an Ace of Cups here. So your 6 of Swords in reverse, resistant to change, is why you're in the situation you're in right now. Is what it is. Okay, because 6 of Wands in reverse, because your ego, your lack of confidence, your lack of recognition, your desire to be recognized, okay? You want to be seen so bad, DM. You want to be seen so bad, but all you are is an unpopular loser, okay? Everybody sees what you are because they all played you. They all worked together to play you, okay? You got played in the worst way by your whole family, by your friends, by your business, by everybody that you thought cared about you played you, okay? And they're all looking and they all don't know what to do. They all just wanted some of your money. That's all they care about was the money. They never cared about you. None of these people ever cared about you except the DF, the one person, and you pushed them away, okay? And you went with this 8 of Cups situation, disappointment, all right? You got this this withdrawal. You had to escape, walk away. This is what we have to do to you, okay? 8 of Cups. We had to walk away. We had to escape from this, DF. The DF had to escape from whatever fucking binding spells or karmic ties we had with you. Like, we had to literally escape to get out of this situation. It's sick, okay? It's sick. And you got us all involved with this. And then try to make us look bad. It's a fucking sick thing. But you are going to be the one who looks like that. You're going to come off looking the way you wanted us to look. You're going to be the one who needs mental help, okay? You're going to be the one, not us, okay? Because justice is here, okay? Justice is here. They're seeing through this bullshit. They see how you're responding. There are good people out there. There are good people in the Hierophant that see that, what you're doing is wrong and they don't like what you're doing, okay? So that is why you're going down with the ship, okay? You're going to be recognized, all right? You're going to be recognized as a fucking piece of shit. That's all you're going to be recognized as. So just understand that you're very unpopular right now and you've been discredited, okay? So, because the 9 of Pentacles is right in here coming. Our fruits of our labor are coming out. We are having our harvest is starting to show signs of, blooming. So just know that justice is the beginning of that, okay? Justice is the beginning of this harvest. We already got the Ace of Cups. We already have it, okay? Because Page of Pentacles in reverse, because your lack of commitment, your greediness, your laziness, this is what led to being the 6 of Wands in reverse, because of, you just want it more and more and more. It's all you guys cared about, money, 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 money. And that's why people just say, you know what? We could see what this is here. This is all about money with you people. You know what I mean? And you went right with it, DM. You thought that was the way to go. We don't need nobody love. We don't need nobody holding us responsible. You didn't want anybody holding you accountable for your overindulgent nature and your heavy partying. You didn't want nobody. That's why you're so, 46 years old and, you weren't married. Now I don't even know what the fuck you're doing right now with yourself. Like, you really think you're coming off like some type of King of Pentacles, like people laughing at you. Understand that they're laughing at you. You're a joke. You got played. These people are getting paid for this. They're getting paid to do this for you, against you, DM. Understand this. They are getting paid to fucking pretend. It's all fucking fake around you, okay? Because they knew that with the DF was the real 2 of Cups. They knew that. So they did everything in their power to get rid of the DF and put you in a fake-ass relationship and keep you there by paying off people, okay? This is how sick this got, all right? And now justice is here and this is going to be seen. Everybody's going to see what these people did to stop this 2 of Cups, to prevent 2 people from coming together. They're all going to see it. and they're going to see how sick they were and what the reasonings were. I want all the reasonings. I want every last motive, okay? And I know exactly who did what, all right? Believe it. I know exactly who did what. So just expect to be, you know, confronted if you did something. Believe it. Because Eight of Pentacles, because our diligence, our high standards, our passion, the fact that we're apprenticed to two different wizards makes us, you know, the perfect choice for this situation. Okay, we are the junior wizard, brother. We are the wizard of the wizard of choice. Okay. We are the wizard, the ones that they said we're gonna give this one, we're gonna make him be the greatest, okay? So that's what they want. They want me to be the greatest wizard of all time. So that's what I'm working for right now, okay? And Nine of Wands, and the reason why is because we're so courageous, okay? That's the why. They said, you know what, you are a very courageous wizard, so we want you to be the one that represents us, okay? Because you know exactly how to talk to people and you know exactly what to do. So, okay, you know what I mean? And that's when I said, all right, you're right. I said, you're right. I'll do it. Okay, but I didn't realize it was going to come to it, all this heartache with it, all this despair and all this, you know, attacks. I didn't believe that was going to happen, but I guess I should have expected this. You know, you join up with a couple wizards. What's going to happen now? Now I'm fighting witches and warlocks and fucking scorpions and all types of fucking shit over here. Fucking gargoyles flying around. Got fucking bats and shit. Okay, because Two of Wands, because we were just playing in progress and trying to be the wizard of the main wizard. Okay, that's all we wanted to be, you know. But now we have to leave this situation and leave everybody that behind in it, because instead of them, you know, wanting to be happy for us and, you know, wanting to join us, they figured, let's take all the energy from them. Okay, let's take the energy from these. They don't need it. We'll take it. They don't know. So whatever it is, they try to steal, and then once you call your energy back now, they're all sick. Everybody's sick now. Everybody's depressed. Everybody misses you now, okay? Because you're not around. So it's like Two of Pentacles, multiple, because we have multiple priorities. We don't got time for people who are trying to like steal our energy and, you know, do weird shit, okay? We don't have time for that. Sorry. Forgive us, okay? Forgive us for not having time for that. Thanks. Fucking people, man. Fucking worst. Let me tell you something, brother. They're the worst. Okay, because they lack strength. That's all. They're just weak. They don't know how to. They just want Three of Cups in reverse. They just want to overindulge. They want to party, and they think that those people are their friends, but they're the last people who even care about you. All they care about is, what can you do for me now? What can you do for me late? What have you done for me lately, Eddie? Okay, so just understand, nobody gives a fuck about what you did, okay? Because all they wanted was the money from you. That's why there's no strength, okay? So if you want to be like this, try to pretend like you're a King of Cups, come off like you're this, you know, loving spouse or whatever it is. Guess what? It's all fake. Everybody can see it. They see it in your face. Get it through your fucking mind. They see it in your face. They know that you're not attracted to that person. They know it's fake. They know who you love. They know because they see us. They see us. We're on display here, okay? The one you love is on display, and we're not down like we were. We're far from it, so just know that, okay? So you can pretend to be this King of Cups all you want, but guess what? We know exactly who you are, all right? And we see exactly what's going on with you. So it is what it is. Keep pretending. It's how I want to see how long you could go. So I'm just testing. I want to see how long you could pretend. How much longer? How much can you longer before you eventually just lose it? You know, you're going to have to lose it eventually. Because Five of Cups in reverse, because you're going to have to accept this, move on, find peace, you know what I mean? You're just going to have to forgive yourself, Five of Cups in reverse, okay? So, you know, it's time for you to forgive yourself. Just leave this behind, because, damn, you are not built for this, okay? This is not for you. So either look at it that you got played, go through the situation, don't even worry about getting revenge, walk away, just say, listen, all right, see you later, goodbye. That's the only thing I would do in that situation. But no, you're going to sit there, you're going to try to fight back, you're going to give them more of your energy, you're going to try to take it. See, that's why you're never going to get out of it, because you can't give up. You don't know how to sacrifice, okay? You know how to sacrifice, you know, love, but you don't know how to sacrifice money. That's your problem, okay? So you're willing to sacrifice the love of your life to your counterpart for money, but you ain't willing to sacrifice money for your counterpart. So That's already tells us everything. That tells God everything we need to know. That we know that it gets the situation. Jesus says that it's easier for a camel to walk through the hole of a needle than a rich person to get into jail, because you people don't want to give up. You don't want to sacrifice. You don't want to let it go. You can't take it anyway, but you don't want to let it go. It's like you're sitting there, you're in a fucking boat where you got all this money, but either you throw that off the thing or you sink. But you'll no, we got to keep the money. You'll go down with the fucking bag of gold. You'll go down with it. That's how sick you are. I want you to understand how sick that is. That is what you are. That's what your family is. That is what you come from. Okay? That is what you are. Because you know why? Because we're a Queen of Swords. We have boundaries. We see this. We know exactly what's going on over there. Okay? Too much. More than we should know, okay? And it's a sick environment. It's very sick, and we're very disturbed that we even have to be involved with this, okay? Because it's just something that it's just never, people would have never even believed that this was even real, okay? I didn't even believe this was real. And I'm a part of it now, with you fucking people. Doing this shit. That's how I gotta do this shit so people can see my side of the story. So they're like, all right, well, he's telling his side of the story this way. At least he's coming off creatively, okay? Because we're a page of cups, brother. You understand? We got intuitive messages. We got curiosity. There's happy surprise, creative opportunities, and good things are going to come from this whole situation. Because you trying to destroy us only made us stronger, made people see it, made people see exactly just how likable and lovable we really are, okay? You did it at your own expense, Karmic Energy. You did it at the DM's expense also. So I appreciate everything you did, because we couldn't have did it without you, okay? Seven of Pentacles, because we had a long-term view. We knew that by staying strong and just outlasting you, that it was going to get us to the point where we were going to be recognized. You know what I mean? People are going to know. They're going to say, hey, this person really went through this. And, and this person who mostly recognizes it is the DM. They're the ones who see it the most now. Now that they're stuck with you, they're like, they want to get away so bad because they see us on here and they're like, what happened? Because again, Seven of Pentacles, they see the long-term view. All right, the long-term view is with you, DF. The long-term view is with you. Okay, the perseverance, the diligence, the hard work, that is what they want to invest in. People want to invest in you because you showed what you're capable of, okay? Because at the end of the day, you are a Nine of Cups, a wish come true, and that's all that matters, okay? So the DM, they could stick it. They could go stay over there with whoever they want, because it doesn't matter. Because you are the wish come true. They are the joke. They're the ones who got to be fake. They got to pretend. They got to go home to the people and pretend to be in love with them, or do whatever they do, or go indulge to feel better, like go have sex with other people. You know what I'm saying? Like they're already cheating on these people. It's just like, it's a sick joke when they could have been in just a very, very good relationship with their DF, but they just wanted the Three of Cups in reverse. They wanted to overindulge. They just thought this was the way to be. This is a great life. They listen to the wrong people. So it is what it is. Now look at them. They ruined your life, didn't they? Is that what you're gonna keep saying? You ruined my life. You ruined my life. No. You ruined your own life, DM. You ruined your own life. Like the King of Swords in reverse has said before. You had your own mind. You didn't have to listen to what they said. Okay, because listen, communication, you don't know how to communicate correctly, because if you did, DM, you would have already communicated with the DF and said, listen, I know everything was wrong, I'm sorry this just happened this way, can we at least, no, you won't even give us that, okay, you won't even act like you know us, so you're gonna put it to that point like you don't even know us. All right, that's fine, but don't worry, God will handle you, because the ones that, want to act like they don't see it, they're the ones who pay the most, okay? Trust me, because Uranus in Gemini is going to show you just the new cycles that are coming in. That was the last piece of the puzzle, and now it's here, July 7th. All right, so believe that. There's a long time for a lot of love in this situation, okay? There's a lot to go happen in this, with Neptune changing, Saturn changing, Jupiter, it's just every last one of Pluto, okay? Because this all happened during Leo season now. Leo season, things are coming into full effect, okay? Things are going to be shown. People are going to see exactly what's going on with these DMs. They're going to see exactly how sick they are, exactly who they're around, exactly what they do for money, exactly. They're just very, very sick people, okay? They want to make the DF out to be like that, but the reality is that they are the ones. They're the ones who listen to this stuff. It's the DF, nobody can make us do this. Nobody could ever have made us do this. And that's why God loves us more, because we would never do anything like this. We would never, all we wanted to do was love, okay? That is why the divine feminine is superior to the divine masculine. We do not need the divine masculine to protect us. We don't need them, okay? And we're showing it, and we showed it already. So fuck them, okay? Because, like I said, Uranus was here. It's in Gemini. That is what's happening, okay? Venus in Gemini. Okay, because this water sign, they are sick and tired of dealing with this shit, okay? It's been long enough. They don't want to have this. This is not what they signed up for, and enough is enough, okay? Because their transformation is almost complete. Pluto, they have that in 8th house. Pluto runs this house. They are all about the occult. They know all about other people's money. They know everything about relationships. So this is what it comes down to, okay? So we have already done what we needed to do. We've been through our karma. We have done. Now this person, whatever, we have to go. I don't care what these people say. Oh, they're trying to make you walk away from. We have to walk away. Were we going to sit here, wait for them? For what? They ain't doing nothing. What are they doing? Okay, they're probably listening with some jerk off Virgo saying, you know, and trying to play us still. Oh, keep them, hold on. Keep them feeling like that. Keep making the videos for him. He'll keep paying attention. He'll keep thinking. Okay, that's what you tried to do, because you want to also be with the Scorpio. The Scorpio is the fucking doppelganger that you felt was the better option. Okay, and now look at you. You're miserable. You can't, you're not, you just like, you, it's the worst. You're not even attracted to this person. You just did this because your family told you, or somebody told you to do this. Like, who does this? Who has that, how do people have that much control over your life? All because of money? Wow, I hope it was really worth it. You really feel all good when you walk into little events? You feel all good about yourself? Do you feel all fucking like you're somebody? Because nobody even knows who the fuck you are, okay? So that's why. Nobody cares about you. You're fucking, the only person they care about is your fucking dad, okay? That's why it's time to be assertive with you and show that you're nothing. You were nothing and you always were. And that's all you're ever going to be, because everybody's going to see it. Okay, because Capricorn, you wanted to listen to that person. That was your mentor. That was the one that you thought you wanted to be like, the fucking witch. All right, fine. Now that's what you're going to be. You're going to be her. Okay, that's exactly who you're going to be. Okay, because you could have had Venus, you could have had love with us, but you didn't feel that was worth it. That was not worth it. Okay, you didn't feel it was worth it to have love with this Cancer. Now this Cancer is walking away. Okay, brother. So that's all you got to deal with. You got to deal with it. This is your karma. You have to watch us walk away now and not care about what you are, seeing us be exactly what you wished we would be. Okay, you manifested us to be this way, and now you have to watch us walk away. So, okay. Enjoy yourself. Enjoy whatever fat jerk off you're with. Or, you know what I mean? Go whatever little country club or whatever you want to do. Walk in there and be fake. You know, be your fake self, okay? Enjoy yourselves, okay? Because the time of great prosperity is coming for us, okay? So we are preparing for it. So just know that you're not coming with it, okay? So have a good day.